Hello everybody and welcome to the next video of Guilded Tips. Today we are covering create category and create channel. I'll be covering all the different channels that you can make within Guilded and how they differ, and then we'll deep dive into each one specifically in the next upcoming videos. So stay tuned because here comes the title card. All right, everybody, in the last video, you guys saw me make a brand new group that we made for Rust. If you guys like that video or just coming from that video, hello again, I'm Admired Plague, and we are going to be continuing our server build and how different things work and how things are obviously different than Discord, how they're the same. So we're going to go back to my main category here, my main channel, my main group. I'm going to scroll up so you don't see that really bright GIF. Today, we're going to be covering what difference between categories are and channels, and then what each channel does. I'll give a brief overview, and on the next few videos we're going to cover what those do in like more specifically, and then with the settings within each one, so you guys can better choose what channel type you want to have. So as you can see in my main server here, we have channels. We have Plague Sanctum, which is all for me. This is the stuff for me. This is for me to look at. This is my mods to look at, and my VIPs and my subs have access to this too. It's kind of like a behind the curtains. I have a lot of things on here. I have documentation. I have my schedule. I have a calendar for me to do stuff. I have a thing, like I have these videos that I need to do. So I'm making those videos obviously right now. So this is kind of a task I'm doing that's I added. So I have like tasks here. I've already done a bunch of other stuff. So there's different things that you can do within categories. So this is my Sanctum, and then the community. This is what's for everybody. The community is seen by every role unless specified otherwise. This is all public. So that's the difference between a category and a channel. A channel is just going to be a room within a category, but it should relate to your category that you have set. So for instance, if you have a category set as, let's just fuck around here, excuse my language. If we create a category and we just name this food. All right, we have food here, and now we want to add a channel. We'll just name a, first we're going to get a food board. So this is where we're going to end up getting into different channel types. I'm going to cover all 10 types really quick. There's already a description of each one below, but I'm going to give you kind of like my thoughts and ideas how each one should be ran. And then we'll have specific videos for each type of video here. Some of these might be grouped together just because they're really quick. So chat is your typical chat channel. This is where you're going to just have text conversations with others. They can still obviously upload media in the form of chat. You can still create threads and everything in here. It's your typical Discord chat channel, but just in Guilded, and I mean, there's really no explanation needed for it. Streaming is going to be kind of like when you have a group DM going on and you decide that you want to make your video go live and you want to have webcam shown, or you want to have a voice chat with people, but there's still video and all that good stuff. Streaming rooms are going to be where you are broadcasting your screens, you're broadcasting your games to each other. If you want to have an anime movie night, this is where you're going to watch, I don't know, My Hero 2, the Two Heroes. This is where you're going to find that. The streaming channels are in beta right now. There's still a lot of improvements being had. As these get updated, I'll have update videos on all this stuff after all these are done. A lot of work so far is going into these videos for you guys. So streaming, that's also 4K. You can do it for free. You can stream up to 4K. So that's where streaming is. This is where you're going to see your video footage in a room rather than going to like a private DM. You could actually stream to your whole community. Voice channels. Now, the difference between voice channels on Discord and voice channels on Guilded is it becomes its own room with its own voice chat. Let me quickly get out of this really fast. We'll come back and get to the rest of these. Actually, no. I promise that these would be separate videos. I'm not going to show you and waste time. So, voice channels, you actually make voice rooms within a voice channel because there is still a text element to it. I will cover that in a future video. Look forward to it. Calendar. This will bring up calendars. Now, for instance, if I have the food category, this could be when my food shows are released or food networks that I like certain shows on. So if Cupcake Wars is on the Food Network at 3:30 on this calendar in the food section, I can put that down. I don't know why I would want to do that, but a calendar is a place for you to put your content up or make events or let people know that things are happening. For me, I have one calendar and it's basically my stream schedule or what I'm working on. So this way my subs know, hey, today's Wednesday. I'm not streaming. I'm making content because I'm doing YouTube videos or I'm resting. My schedule breaks it down on the calendar. Then you have scheduling. If you are a guild and you're running something on World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy, scheduling's great because this is a good way to figure out all of your members that are in raid groups, what their schedules look like on particular days, so you can best find when to raid. More on scheduling in another video. That'll be its own separate video because there's a lot there, because that goes in conjunction with calendars. Announcements, very easy. This is basically just a one-person channel that everyone can see, but it's only yours to make announcements in certain categories. You can make these for different categories. So like you have my my sanctum. My announcements are public announcements, and that means it goes out to everybody. But say if you made one just for food, you'd be like, oh, I made this new food thing, check it out, bam, there's a video or something like that. You can, all your announcements are just, they go out to everyone. Forums, boy, I missed my mid-2000 forums. Guess what? Guilded's got them. Guilded has forums where you can actually post topics. People can reply to those topics to their own stuff. It's all formatted like a normal forum. It's a wonderful way if you're a content creator to post about maybe certain things that you would like to talk about on your stream, or if you're trying to get information on like a new bot or something, you can kind of keep all of your conversation to a very specific place on forums. For instance, I'm now using a bot called InstructBot. I have put it together for 5 games now. I did it during my 24-hour debut full-time stream. If you haven't seen that, go check out the VOD. It was absolutely nuts. I gargled wine with auto-tune. It was really funny. Anyway, forums allow me to ask questions to my chat or my community and be like, hey, what games would you like to see me use InstructBot for Power Hour? They can go to the forum and they can all put in their opinions of what they would like to see, and then I can kind of gauge interest in certain games, certain commands, things like that. Or if you know, I'm looking for a new game to stream, forum posts would be a really good place to keep that conversation separate out of a general text chat, because text chat can get overwhelming, especially if a large community of people that are always talking and active. Forums are a good way to actually keep certain conversations to one area. Next up, we got lists. List is a to-do task tracker, essentially. So what this does, I kind of already showed you. I'm actually on it right now. You see Plague's tasks to finish. I have a create update video. This is where you could actually make a list of things. So if you just actually had a category called to do, you can then make a list where the main list channel will be a specific project. So for instance, for me with this, it would be Gilded Videos would be my channel, and then every task would be something like create group video or how to make permissions and roles video, and all that can be a task. And as I get those videos done, I can check them off the list. So that's what list is for. It's really good if you're a project manager or if you're trying to get things done on your server. This is really good if you're a streamer and you have mods that need to do things for you or would like them to do things for you. It's a really good place to kind of put things that you want done into a nice little section. Next up, documents. You are able to upload basically what is like Word documents. Oh, hey, look, Battlefront's free today. Boom. Don't care. You're able to upload documents right to your server. So you're able to read, write, upload, whatever you got. For me, I actually have a website. I wrote a bunch of WordPress blogs. I actually just copied and pasted all my blogs and made docs out of them. I also have documentation for my Power Hour. If you don't know what Power Hour is, basically my chat's able to control my entire game for an hour. They could do things like, you know, drop my weapons, unload my magazine, throw grenades, all for me, basically. So all of that was written up on a document. Documents are really good if you are trying to basically get information to another platform or something, or if you want someone to read something that's very important, you make a document out of it and you can put it up. So docs are really cool. And then finally, last but not least, is media. Now, typically people would just have photo channels like, oh, here's my selfie channel, or here's my food prawn channel, or whatever. It always looked kind of boring because it was always very linear on Discord. Gilded made it pretty. It's literally a mood board. So I can show you what this looks like, because I don't need to cover this in another, I probably will, but I don't need to. But if I go to my, where you at? User content. User content's where a place my community can upload their clips and stuff. I also upload my own stuff. This is just an example. My server just went public like yesterday, so there's not much here, but it makes a board. So I have YouTube videos, I have pictures, we have Twitch clips, and you could put all that stuff in here and it makes it nice. And then if you want, you can actually click on something like, for instance, this. You can click on media, watch the media live, you know, turn up the volume or whatever you want to do, and then you can make comments or react to it or whatever. So like, you know, Blue here said lol because it was really funny, because it's my first time encountering a spider at night in Grounded. So media is a really cool place to kind of share your clips and stuff outside of, say, Twitter or YouTube. You can actually just upload them right to guilded and then share that content. And everyone can do that. You can obviously add permissions to who can and cannot, so you don't get trolls coming in and posting dumb stuff, but it's really nice. So that is all the channels. That is all 10 of them. Once again, I will cover these more specifically, but that is how you make the channels. Hopefully this video helped you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. The next video is going to start covering these specific channels and what they do. We're going to be starting with chat, streaming, and voice all together, and then moving on from there. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. I'm Admired Plague. Next video is going to be right here. Random video right here. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. More advanced videos will be coming out after the initial basic set is done. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.